Hey guys, how's it going? It's Dankoni here, and welcome back to Part-Time to All-Time, and it's a little bit exciting, dare I say. So we left off on a horrid run of form, and then we hit January, and then we got a takeover. So I don't know if it's still on the emails, but we were subject of a takeover. It's not still in the emails. So we now have new ownership. They decided to inject £250,000 into the club. So the club's balance was then £750,000, which for a club at this level is absolutely nuts. But they gave me no more budget, so I decided to ask for more budget, and they gave me an extra 1,000 on my wage budget, which means I was able to do some recruitment in January, which I wasn't expecting, to be honest. I offloaded out on non-contract players, so Packham, because quite simply he wasn't good enough. He just wasn't good enough. Packham didn't cut the bill for me, so I let him go. Charlie Binns also was let go of simply because we've got a loan backup goalkeeper. We don't need one that's on a non-contract as well. It frees up a bit more funds that are reserved for that non-contract. And then we went shopping. So we bought in Charlie Adams, who is a more experienced defensive midfielder from Enfield Town. He's a rotation option. He's rotating alongside Harrison Biggins, who is a 4-star level defensive midfielder. He is the new pivot of our central midfield, and I love it. He hasn't quite hit the ground running like Charlie Adams has, but also I have a new right back, and he's really good. Oh, he has the potential to be a League 2 player. Junior Robinson, 22 years old. He's not even asking for astronomical wages, which normally players like this do. 4 stars of capability, 5 stars of potential. He's a game changer. He is the right back that we had dearly been looking for a long time. Which means the team now looks like this, and Alvarez finds himself back in the team. And the reason for this is because when I play Sawyer on the right, Barton on the left, and Jenkins Davies in the centre, it doesn't seem to work. I don't know why. It was working, and now it's not working. So Barton seems to play better when he's in the centre. Sawyer, although is having he's had a few off games, is doing all right. Alves, when he came in on the left, had a great game against Salisbury, because since you've been gone, we continued to struggle, but then we started to find form, and we've begun a little bit of a run. And I'm hoping that this is sort of us getting back into our groove of things. In this game, Alves was really good. Sawyer actually had a good game there, I think. Oh no, Sawyer's been picking up recently, and then Hagen got a hat-trick, so he got a perfect 10. It's been picking up slowly but surely, but it's not perfect. I'm absolutely torn whether to play Jenkins Davies for this match or not. No, it worked against Salisbury. I should stick with this. As much as every bone in my body says I should be playing Jenkins Davies, he's a phenomenal player. But this combination, for some reason, isn't working right now. And I have to go with what's working. Also, Cullinane Liebert is injured, so we don't have Cullinane Liebert for this match. Not great. Our best defender is injured and not here for the most difficult game of our season so far, away at Horsham, who are top of the league and on a very formidable run. This is not going to be easy. I think we realistically have to go into this expecting a loss, which, you know, we have to take on the chin. Simple as that. But Ebbsfleet also play Hornchurch while we're playing against Horsham. So, you know, if we could somehow pull a result off, it could be a fruitful day. But a corner for Horsham is going to put a spanner in our plans if this pulls off. So, Horsham go in. Whilst Richards, what? How? Every time you are in a video at the moment, you're making a mistake like that. You did it in the last video. Oh, you can't do that in games like this. Oh my goodness. I think I need a new goalkeeper in the summer. I really do. Regardless of promotion or not. Yikes. Anyway, 1-0 to Horsham. Not exactly the start we wanted. Now we've got to fight our way back from behind. Right, Adams finds Barton, who finds Hagen. Alves out to Lafleur. Lafleur, looking for space, looking for someone to give it to, goes himself on the left-hand side. Tries to look for something. Can he cross it? He can. Barton, and that's 1-1. And that is why Dan Barton has been excelling in that central attacking role. And it's why it's proving really difficult to fit him and Jenkins Davies in the same team, which is going to present its own issues. But 1-1. Barton and Lafleur have now patched over Wilds Richards' mistake, and now we're on level pegging. Let's see if we can push forward. Wilds Richards with the short goal kick to Parcell. Goes long when we're on a shorter passing instruction. Bugs me. Really bugs me. We've lost possession now and Horsham are coming forward. Adebayo to McKnight to Hammond. Mully. Long shot just over the bar. That would have all have been prevented if we'd obeyed the fact that I've told you to do shorter passing. Come on. Right. Wiles Richards to Parcell. Short to Lafleur. Thank you very much. Then Alves finds Barton. Barton back to Alves. Alves looking for an opening. Just finds Lafleur. Lafleur. Adams. That is a necessity, that long ball, because they were struggling to break down Horsham. But it needs to be a better execution. And now Horsham have possession back here. I'm worried about how long this highlight is. With Horsham coming forward. Oh, that's so much space for Horsham. That's 2-1. Oh, my goodness. How has he found so much space? So Lafleur is left with 2 players here. Which tells me that our left is not tracking back enough. So he needs to be tracking. Okay. 2 shots on target, 2 goals for Horsham. 3 shots on target, 1 goal for us. There's a clear difference. Junior Robinson with the free kick. Goes short to Biggins, who finds Hagen. Adams over to the left and Alves, who crosses in. Can he find anyone? No, it's headed out. Parcell goes back to Alves. Adams for Lafleur. Barton. Hagen's got some space. Hagen shoots and misses. We lack that clinical edge. That very clinical edge. That's the problem. Horsham playing it out from the back. Can we activate some sort of press? Biggins wins it back. And Barton has not been quick enough to keep that one. It's now getting very shabby, and Horsham find themselves through here, and that's 3-1. Oh, goodness. I really don't know what went wrong, like at the start of December. Because since then, we've been such a weird team. I mean, that's just scrappy play that, you know, Wiles Richards is having a horrible game. It's scrappy, awful play, to be honest. Barton. Can he find someone? Alves. Looks for Lafleur. Lafleur looking for some space. Wants to put it across. Finds Alves. Puts it across himself. It's back out to him now. Alves finds Barton, who brings one back. We're scoring goals, but Wiles Richards is leaking like a colander, so... I mean, it's not helping with the fact that we don't have Cullinane Liebird. But Wiles Richards is not doing very well. It's not an awful display. We're giving a good account of ourselves. That's for sure. Right. Horsham playing out of the back once more. Now going up the left-hand side. They're passing it around very nicely. I think maybe we need to activate more of a press to put them under pressure. As they find a lot of space on the right-hand side. Cross it in, and they've just missed. Right. Out of possession, I think we need a press here. Right. Passing out from the back. Parcell finds Alves, who finds Barton. Barton loses the ball. Not great. Hagen not having the game of his life after scoring a hat-trick against Salisbury. It's these inconsistencies that are costing us quite dearly. Sawyer finds Biggins. Parcell, long ball up to Hagen. Can Hagen find someone? Hagen finds the ball in. Sawyer! Oh, 3-3! What a lovely ball from Hagen, and that's what I'd been looking for. I don't mind if he doesn't score as many goals, but if he sets them up, that's what we want to see. Get the ball in the back of the net any means how. Horsham 3, Bath City 3. Can we keep pushing Horsham here? It's been a good game for the neutral, that's for sure. Batten finds Sawyer on the right. Can Sawyer work some magic? Big long cross in. Can't quite find Barton. Comes loose to Horsham here. Coming forward. Parcell wings it back well though. But Barton then loses it because he's got two men on him. Merry through for Horsham, but Wiles Richards has put up a save. Which we haven't said much this match, let's be honest. Right. Wiles Richards goes long. And that's the end of the highlight. Is it time to make some substitutions? I think Biggins needs to come off for Tilson. It looks like Lafleur's getting tired, so Ali Koiki can come on. Wondering whether to like inject some new blood into the attack. Let's take Sawyer off. Put Dan Barton on the right and bring Jenkins Davies on. And see if he can be the difference maker in the last 15 minutes. I hope so. I like Jenkins Davies. I think he's a good player. It's just this team is not working with him in the moment. And I tried Sawyer on the left as well, and it's just not worked. It's been a quiet 10 minutes in this match. Very quiet. Corner. Not come to anything. Last 2 minutes of the match. Looks like this is going to end at a 3-3, which, to be honest, I'll take against top of the league away. That's not a bad result at all. That is not a bad result at all. And I think, yeah, Ebbsfleet drew with Hornchurch as well. So Eastleigh gain on everyone, but with Ebbsfleet drawing, Hornchurch drawing, it's fairly close. We've got a 10-point gap that we need to close against Horsham, which means it's now in their hands. Well, it technically already was in their hands, but we need Horsham to start dropping points. And yeah, we got some catching to do, but we are also 6 points safe into the playoffs, which is another big thing to take into account. We are going to come back for the Dorking match, so I'll see you in a bit. Right, it is time for the match against Dorking Wanderers, and as you can see, we've kept on winning. We are currently second in the league. It's all getting a little bit tight with Horsham dropping points. It's getting pretty spicy. Cullinane Liebird is back, but he's not yet fit to start. And the three amigos that are Barton, Jenkins, Davies and Sawyer have been playing together again, and Playing all right. So, I mean, the last game was a bit of a squeeze against Farnborough. That was only 1-0, but, you know, I gotta, you know, they're not robots. They're not going to play outstandingly every single game, but as long as they get the wins, that's what matters. But the game before that, they were absolutely electric against, I think it was Enfield, which we won 4-2. But on to Dorking now away. This is a difficult one. Dorking are in the playoffs. This is not going to be easy, but this is a game that we need to try and get something out of. I will try and keep the scores on screen. As you can see, Horsham leading Eastleigh right now, which isn't the best, but also Eastleigh are a playoff chasing team, so yeah, difficult. A draw is probably best there if we win, but we have to win first, and we are in possession. Batten with the long ball, finds Hagan. Hagan turns his man and finds Jenkins Davis, who finds Barton. Barton in space. Barton shoots. It's a save by the Dorking goalkeeper. Don't know if Barton would have been better served putting it across to try and find Hagan for a tap in there. It's a little bit of a frustration I have with my players sometimes, is the fact that they elect to shoot rather than cross, despite the instructions they're given. I think it sometimes limits Hagan a little bit. We need to take our chances when we get them. That's crucial. Dorking coming forward, but Biggins has won it back. Giving it away with that long ball, though. Dorking will build up from the back once more. And I'm sure they're happy to do so. Keep things pretty slow. They found a through ball here. That's a fantastic through ball. They've hit the bar. Oh my lord, that split us open. I want to make sure that they don't get the chance to do that too often by having a higher press. I think if they're capable of splitting balls that split us open like that, we need to make sure that they don't get a chance to deliver said balls. Ooh, Hagan almost cut that out. Passing it around to the back here, they're not anticipating the high press that we've now got active. It's a long ball from their goalkeeper. We win it back. Adams finds Sawyer. Sawyer with loads of space. He can go to the area. Sawyer shoots. It's caught by the Dorking goalkeeper. Bit of a tame shot on the end there from Sawyer. Long ball again, which we win again. Parcell, Biggins. End of highlight. I'm hoping the high press is going to reap rewards. That's what we want here. If Dorking want to play a passing game, we need to put them under pressure, and force errors is what we'd like to do. As we get near half time here, Horsham leading, Ebbsfleet drawing. 0-0 at half time. It's not too bad. We need to try and sneak something though. Keep the momentum going. As Dorking kick us off for the second half. It's an interesting tie so far. We've had good chances that we've squandered. We have to admit that. Think Dan Barton is going to come off for Alves. Spice things up a little bit at the front line. See if we can get a little bit of a difference maker on the field, because Alves does make that difference sometimes. As Dorking play out from the back once more. But Robinson's won it back and Sawyer finds Batten. Batten with the long ball, but it's fallen loose to Adams. Jenkins Davies. Over the top to Alves. Great ball. Alves in space. Alves shoots. Oh, he's hit the woodwork. Oh, we've had chances. And we're getting a highlight straight from this Dorking goal kick. As we press them high. Don't want to leave too much space in behind though as they pass it through us. Still passing it here, Dorking. They're looking for that killer ball. We need to try and shut them down. We're doing a lot of work out off the ball here. But they are finding space on the right hand side. Here they come. Can we defend this? Great head away from Batten. And Swire can't keep it in. They will have the throw in here though, Dorking. Looking for a way in. It's a long, long highlight and that's always worrying. Big ball into Hudlin. Oh my lord. Hudlin is huge. I forget how big that guy is. But we have stopped that storm. I think it's time for Scott Wilson to come on for Hagen, because Hagen hasn't been getting into the game too much. And I think we've spiced things up at DM. For Roos. And maybe Ali Koiki at left back as well. Talking to the left, here's Alves. Lafleur finds Jenkins Davies onto Lafleur and lots of space. He's going to cross it here, surely. No! Just shoots it into the side netting. We need to be putting these balls across. Hagen is, or well, Scott Wilson now is just sitting there crying out for that ball to be put across. It's just a bit disappointing that we're not using that. As Dulwich Hammock come forward, there's space in our area here. Oh, they shoot just over the bar. We're going to see the short goal kick here, no doubt. I wouldn't imagine Wiles Richards is going to go long with this. Because we have shorter passing on right. Wiles. That's it. Out to Ali Koiki on the left, who's going to advance with the ball. Finds Alves. Out to Adams. Jenkins Davies finds Koiki once more. Alves. Koiki. Dorking defending well, and they've won it back here off of Alves. Not ideal, but Jenkins Davies tracks back excellently to win the ball back. Big long ball from Batten, which is really wasteful. But the loose ball comes to Alves. Can he find a ball across? Alves, he shoots! Oh, goodness me. We've had chances here. This is disappointing. I don't know why. It looks like this is going to end in a 0-0. Which, although is not the end of the world, is not great. Horsham once again drew. It's not a great result, but it's also not a bad result, but it's a game we should have and could have won. That's the problem. That's the really big problem with that game. Now, with 9 games remaining in this season, we find ourselves third, 5 points behind Horsham, 2 points behind Ebbsfleet, 10 points in the playoffs, so we're looking good on that front, but now we've got to try and track down those top 2. Which is not going to be easy, that's for sure. And I'm sure we have to play both of them in this up and coming. So, Hornchurch, Ebbsfleet. We don't have to play Horsham because we drew with Horsham. I forgot about that. So Hornchurch are a competitor right up there. We're looking for Eastleigh and Dagenham. Dagenham and Redbridge is the last game of the season. So I'm thinking we come back next video for Ebbsfleet and Dagenham and Redbridge. We see where we're at the end of the season. This is going to be spicy, that's for sure. If you've liked it, give it a like, subscribe if you are new, hit the bell notification icon if you're looking forward to the future videos and the end of this season. You'll get those into your inbox as soon as they come out if you hit that bell icon. And I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.